And then, of course, we have Hannah. She's going to be playing Zelda, so we'll see how that goes for her. Sergeant Hawk being one of the players visiting from Marquette area. We've got quite a few people from Marquette here at this tournament. We'll see how each of them do respectively in this bracket. So now we're starting the match. So right now it's pretty even. Hannah seems to be working off of more of a rush down style, which is working okay for the most part. Sergeant Hawk is kind of focused on more or less just weaving around, getting the attacks when he can. I guess the question is going to be who's going to be going in for the first set of punishes, because right now we're just seeing a lot of smash attacks, and so Arson's on play. Thing about Arson is when you nice, that's a good up B, good defensive option. So traditionally, from a high player standpoint, you would want to avoid Arson as much as possible because it will deal a ton of damage, like so. That being said, Hannah was living up to pretty high percent, so wasn't losing that much from getting hit. And we are at 2 stocks apiece, so while Hannah may have lost her stock first, she still has kept things pretty competitive, relatively even. Gets an up tilt, gets hit by... We've been seeing a lot of just sort of neutral-based exchanges. One thing I'll be curious to see is which player is gonna be able to more quickly develop a bit of combos, because it seems the two of them are not as familiar as to how each of them can go for the... Ooh, okay, so Hannah's gonna get the grab. We'll see who is able to get a combo. Ooh, and it doesn't matter. No combos necessary, especially Arson's just like a battering ram and can just can cause some pretty devastating punishes, but also provides a relatively easy recovery. Although now Arson is now off the plates. It seems like right now... Ooh, that was a good call out. And Hannah's able to get the up smash into the combo, and she'll bring it back. She's not too far behind. Yeah, it's basically even. This has been a pretty competitive first set. It's just that right now, Sergeant's just been playing a lot more of that weave style to the advantage. Just able to... Ooh, and not getting the attack. So it seems like right now, Sergeant's just able to get more consistent, movements. Ooh. And it won't be long. A few more percent. A bit more of a, Arson's on the plate. And that's going to be pretty tough to make back from Lao. Dash attack. Doesn't quite get the punish. That was a good recovery. Doesn't quite hit the neutral B. That was a good recovery as well. That's going to do it. Sergeant Hawk's going to say game 1. Pretty close first set. Guess the big thing is really just going to be how does Hannah what is she going to do in the next set? She's got some good data, good information on how Sergeant Hawk plays. And really what she's going to have to do is just create an intuitive response to the sort of weaving mechanics that and sort of the rush down that Sergeant Hawk's been incorporating. And so we'll see what she picks for the next stage, or what Sergeant Hawk is going to be picking from here on forward.
So that way, if you meet losers, I'll destroy that.
So as of right now, so we're just waiting to see what the pick is for game 2. All right. And Hawk's going to be sticking to Joker. Probably a good choice considering Hannah was holding a ball. Yep, same picks as usual, same players. And we'll see what happens in this next game. If these two continue to play as competitively as they have been for a while, we'll probably perhaps see a game 3. I think it's going to be able to respond first. So as of right now, I think one thing that we're seeing is that Sargent's been really applying the style of I see when Zelda is going to try to make attacks, and I'm going to work around those attacks, and yeah, that was a good choice. Now Sergeant Hawk's got Arson on the field. He just needs to get a few hits, and he's going to get the first stock. Doesn't quite do it yet. All right, there we go. Yeah, that was a solid punish, and he's going to take the first stock. So as of right now, the big thing, right now is that Hannah's going to really have to focus on hitting that, first. She's going to want to focus on getting the punish, soon as possible, because it won't be long until there's another Arson in play. All right, there we go. That's what we need. And she's going to take a stock now. 2 stocks apiece. Sergeant's got the percent lead. Still adding on. Gets a grab. Finally getting some percentage on that one. Okay. I see what Hannah's doing. But once again, Arson's in play. Big trouble here is that was not the... Okay, that was a good decision. Saw that Sergeant was going for the read. Doesn't get it. But right now, what I'm worried about is seeing if Hannah can get back on the ground and actually control the neutral for a little while, because that is not happening, and because of that, Sergeant's been able to take advantage of sort of the... Ooh, that was a smart up air, hitting after the air dot. Okay, didn't work that time so well. So the key thing is Hannah's going to have to really take the stock if she wants to stay in the game. That's a good call out. 1 stocks apiece. This is not too far out. Definitely Hannah could take this again. I mean, she's really going to have to focus on getting a really good set of punishes, because if she doesn't, Arson will be out on the play, and then we got some bigger trouble. Because as of right now, the percent lead is in Sergeant's favor, and it can definitely still be, especially with Arson now, this is going to be a lot tougher. Just really has to play smart. That was really what she needed. Now she has a chance to do something. That was, unfortunate. Sergeant's going to take the set 2-0.